happening? Back in another episode.
Back.
Another episode of Get Keen. I still gotta work out how to talk about it.
It's good.
Shit.
It's good.
Topic of today is 10 ways to survive quarantine.
Awesome.
Corona's hitting everyone pretty hard. Starting to hit Victoria really hard with the stage 4 lockdowns coming in.
Yeah.
Maybe coming in. It's not really quite stage 4 yet, but
We're
anyway.
masks, mandatory masks.
It ain't easy, bro. It ain't easy. Anyway. These are 10 ways to really kind of get you through this quarantine period, which may last for a while, but don't worry about that. Anyway. So number 1, find your purpose, which is a big one, which is basically find what you think God put you on earth to do. Oh, not God, but anyone. Like what you're put on earth, what your passion is, what you enjoy doing, what you love doing. Find that. You got all the time in the world now. You know, you might not work as much now, might have lost your job. This is a good time to self-reflect and find that and pursue that.
I mean, you have to get another job to support yourself. If you haven't got a job, you need to get a job straight away.
And it can't hard to live otherwise.
But the purpose, you need to self-reflect and just truly find out what's important to you and who you are as a person and what you want to be. So
and chase that.
Yeah, nice.
That's a good one.
That's good.
That's probably the most important because that's just like based on your whole life, really.
Well, these if you don't have purpose, then the other examples.
Then what are you doing living?
Yeah, and the other examples that are going to follow will mean really nothing to you if you don't have purpose.
So number 2 is passive income. Obviously, you're going to struggle financially now.
Yeah.
So you find ways to make money where you sleep, pretty much. So
definitely.
How would you find it?
Well, I mean, you could do anything really. You could write a book. You could be reading every day, and then you could be writing an ebook. You could be on cryptocurrencies, trying to trade, trying to improve your money there. There's a lot of different ways that you can look for passive income. It's all about being proactive.
Yeah. 100%.
So if you've got a job 9 to 5, whatever the hours are, when you finish, it doesn't stop there. You should be constantly grinding and thinking, okay, and remove people that are negative from your life if they're holding you back from having those thoughts, because passive income is going to bring more positives to your life than negatives.
Yeah, and as most people probably get hit the back, like the stress is hitting people now that they feel like, oh, they lost their job, so they become like obsolete.
Yeah.
So you have to find that passive income to. It might happen again, we don't know. We're not that secure right now. So passive income is going to give you a safety net.
If you're one paycheck away from being on the streets, or if your car breaks down and then you have to fork out and pay and use your savings to pay for that car, and you have got no savings anymore, and you're living paycheck by paycheck, then that means that you should be improving yourself and looking for passive income.
Yeah, 100%. Number 3 is.
Number 3, upskilling your career, which ties into passive income.
Yeah, which ties into it. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be. It ties into passive income. But say you lost your job at a factory or whatever, and you work in a factory, and then you were working there full time, and you didn't feel like you had time for anything else.
Yeah.
Now it's a good chance to go for a PT course or look for other studies, diplomas, all this stuff.
I mean, if your job that you're currently doing is not giving you enough, then that's what we're trying to say, is that you can upskill yourself in that job. Ask the manager, ask your boss to train you in a certain area, or just look for ways to become better at that job first and maximize that job. If you see that the ceiling there is not that high, that's when you look for passive income. You keep that job until you find something that can provide you with a better life. Basically,
it might not be your purpose, but it might give you the finances and the stability to ease off a bit from your work or hours or whatever.
That's what you have to do.
Grind so hard, and then when you have the increased wage, then you have more time to work on your purpose.
I know a lot of people, like, all I hear is like, I hate my job, but look for other ways, look for other jobs that can bring in money for you. You don't need to. Not everyone likes their job. It's not their purpose, but look for something that's find your purpose and then work on your purpose on the side.
Yeah. And number 4 is upskilling just around the house.
Everything.
Because you're going to be home in quarantine all the time. So it's like, may as well just excel and just dominate, like learn how to cook. Yeah. Cook better food.
Yeah.
Cleaning, washing, hygiene.
Yeah, definitely. Learn how to groom yourself. I mean, you're not going out to impress anyone anyway, because you're going to have a mask on. You're going to have a mask on.
And are you saying they should brush their teeth?
No, no. I'm just talking about grooming yourself in general. But the point is that to learn how to cook, improve yourself in every aspect of your life. Yeah, so 100%. Cooking, cleaning,
and that can fall under reading books at home. Like it's not a skill, but I mean it's a skill to read anyway. But just like around the house, always try and get better.
Your general knowledge.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Number 5 is fitness. So, need that shit. Just for
the
fitness, stress relief, positive headspace. This is also a good chance to set like internal goals that you can progress in.
Yeah.
Such as you might run,
yeah.
but you can only run like 2 kilometers.
Mm.
Then you set goals, you keep running to get at the end of the month run 5 kilometers.
Definitely.
And that makes you feel like you're progressing even though life's become kind of stagnant.
And plus, like in training, plus training actually helps with the previous steps that we've already mentioned.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it gives you clarity when you're training. Then you're actually reflecting whilst you're training. You're removing all these emotions that you have in your head that are holding you back. You're getting rid of that little bitch inside you that's like saying, "Oh, I should stop. I shouldn't continue on. I shouldn't progress forward in life and become better." But every time you push forward, you become better. So just keep doing it.
100%.
Yeah.
Number 6 is the meditation.
Meditation.
Which is just good stress relief. Gives you a chance to self-reflect and set you in a position where you can have gratitude. Like you might be like, "Oh, life sucks, corona, quarantine, all this," and then it doesn't really give you. You have to have that like.
There has to be something inside you that clicks when you meditate. Like if you've got a negative thought in your head saying, "Okay, my life sucks right now. I'm earning only a certain amount of money, and I'm paying bill by bill, and I'm only surviving." Well, then you need something in your head needs to click when you meditate and say, "Okay, I need to look for the positive of this, and look for ways, like we said, to upskill within your job or look for passive income." Self-meditate.
Well.
Yeah.
Just like makes you detach a little bit.
Exactly.
Which would be
So basically an example would be just locking yourself in the room and turning the light off and just letting all your thoughts come to you at once and then just breaking them down in your head and yeah. You're talking to yourself basically. Anyway.
And number 7, diet. Which kind of ties in with the cooking stuff, which is like around the house stuff, but this is like more, you can cleanse. This is a good chance for you to learn how to meal prep properly.
Yes.
Which is going to help with your fitness goals and all that. Plus cleansing out like bad food, like sugar and that. Minimizing it.
And you should be knowing, you should be improving what you eat because what you eat actually affects your mind. So eating healthier foods is going to ultimately help make you a healthier person.
Alright, number 8.
Number 8.
Diamond cutter, bro. Not diamond cutter DP. Anyway. the relationships, maximizing all the relationships, like family, friends. I mean, it's harder now because you can't go outside, but still, like phone calls, just stay in touch with the people around you because.
I mean, ultimately, when you come out of it, out of the quarantine, they're going to be the ones that are going to be there for you. So you want the people that are in your life, whether you go by the rule about like you can count your friends on your hands.
Yep.
And then you've got your family there as well. You should be maximizing the relationship there, investing your time in them. You've got the time to do it.
Yeah, 100%. So it keeps you like head level.
You should have been doing it already, but this is just a time to really like you can do through meditation.
Really embrace it.
Evaluate who's in your life and who's important.
100%. Number 9.
One of the most important ones.
Yes, limit the phone usage / media. So just like pretty much just watch Get Keen on YouTube. That's about it.
Watch our videos.
Yeah, watch your.
Because we're all about positivity. So
yeah, but the news is going to be like fear mongering and put you in a depressive state.
Yeah.
And they're going to keep you in that depressive state. So trying to limit that, and then focus on these other things, and then that'll tie in well with your mental headspace.
You can only listen to the news for so long. Otherwise, it becomes toxic.
Oh, 100%.
So you watch a bit.
Toxic.
You take the main message of what you need to, or like we need to abide by it. Like that's just what you have to do. But look for the positives. Look for how you can improve yourself.
And also just staying off your phone because the mental health. It's bad to be on your phone all the time.
Definitely.
You know, especially now because now we're judging ourselves with everyone else. Because like we've got no opportunity to really do something, so we're going to be on it longer. Could make us more depressed.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, number 10, set goals, which is a big one. Which set goals after quarantine.
I think set goals ties into everything.
Yeah, no, but this is like the stuff you can't do now.
Yeah.
You set goals for like what you can do after quarantine. Like say if you haven't got a gym membership, you go out and get a gym membership. You're gonna like 5 times a week. You might not be able to do that now because the gyms are closed. That's one of those things. Set goals. Then like if you can't work.
Yeah.
Then when you actually can work, then you put up more overtime, try and get a promotion, all that type of stuff.
Definitely. Yeah, but setting time aside to train, setting time aside to meditate, setting time aside to call your family, setting time aside to look up ways to upskill and find passive income. So this is just planning everything.
Yeah.
And creating long-term plan, medium-term plans, and short-term plans, like goals, as you like to call them.
Yeah. So pretty much.
Yeah. Anyway.
So that's pretty much the 10 ways to get through the surviving quarantine. Hopefully it helped.
Stay king.
Stay keen.
And get king.
Subscribe.